and you've practised now. I've only spoken in public twice like this.
Well done, Claire.
Well done.
How many times did we tell you how to practice? 21.
Oh, yeah.
Just see what you're going to be like when you get to Birmingham. Now then, I'd like to introduce next Black Stage presenter Darius for now, who out of 250,000 presenters, we are trying, we were looking to blaze a trail. There was a saying, do you remember what it was in the car today? It said, when you can't find the path, something like that, beat down the grass and go where there is no path. And that's what I feel we're doing. That when we go to Chicago, and he's there again with all the women, he was going to get an officer and a gentleman outfit for the 80s fancy dress. And I was like, a few glasses of wine as well, but I'll never get him out there alive. So I was like, have we got an alternative to the officer and the gentleman outfit? So anyway, let him tell you himself, his story and top tips as to how he's fitted into this women's world.
I'll just sort the aircon out first, that's really good.
Now we know why it's a women's business. What can I say? It's in your own time, you know. I might just give you my top tips while I'm speaking. Oh God, what am I? All right.
Is this working? Can everybody hear me? I've written my notes on my phone, so it's not that I'm texting and I'm disinterested whilst I'm speaking to you, just in case you were wondering. Okay.
Technical term.
Here we go then. I'm going to start again.
Destination is the demon.
Good afternoon, Yorkshire! Oh my goodness! I cannot begin to tell you how excited and how honoured and privileged I feel to be here in front of you today. Oh, isn't that exciting? Bloody thing shining. Shall I start again? No. Sorry, I'll pick up. Okay, so as the lovely Nadine has just said, not my sister, not my what was the other one? Wife. Actually, probably. My name is Darius J. Ward, and I am a very privileged young man because I am the world's only black exclusive presenter.
He loves the attention.
So, not following my own advice, I'm walking off camera left, right and centre. Okay, so Nadie's asked me to say a few words. If you're lucky to get away with 20 minutes, not words. But I'll keep it short as I can. So Nadie would like me to speak, and I would like to speak with you today about momentum. Now, would anyone like to guess? I don't worry, I'm not going to bore you with a dictionary definition. But would anyone like to have a guess at what momentum means specifically in your business?
Moving forward.
Keep it going.
Moving forward. That's right. And the way that I think of it is not only moving forward, but moving forward at an ever-increasing pace. Does that sound exciting? Does that sound like something that you might to know, like, see back in, that you might like to know a little more about?
Yes.
Okay, let's get started then. So when I first got started in network marketing, I'm 4 here in the industry now, and just to say that the advice that everyone's given today has been absolute golden stuff. But particularly, I have to say, the things that Lauren said were really resonated with me on a personal level. And when I adopted the contact list method, which I was very fortunate to do my very first month in network marketing, I actually recruited 28 people in my very first month. I have no idea what I was doing. I have no idea what to say, but the passion, the enthusiasm, the excitement, And the results I've been to an event as well, as Kirsty said, just in my very first week, was what really saw me through and got me off to the very best of starts. So I'm going to use a magic number, which is 50. Now, 50 could, to you, be 10. It could be 100. Let's call it 50. That's what I've got written down here. So let's say that you need to speak to 50 people a week. 10 a day. When you're first getting started, to create the momentum you desire in your business. Now the thing is, the funny thing is, that if all you need to do is that, well, that's not very challenging, isn't it? I mean, anyone can speak to 50 people. In fact, in our daily lives, weeks, days, weeks, and months, we actually probably speak to about 10 people a day. Each day at work, out and about, down the gym, local pub, whatever it might be. Whether it's, passing the time of day, what the weather is, or whether it's an old friend that you've known for years. However, to maintain that pace for any period of time will be very taxing. Don't you agree? So, rather than do that, what I would suggest is to start with 5. Make sure that you're speaking or adding 5 people to your contact list every day. And the great thing about doing 5, of course, not that it will cut the mustard in the longer term, but the great thing about doing 5 is that it's 5 more than you did yesterday. Isn't it? Perhaps. And by doing 5 more than you did yesterday, well, that's progress. And what's progress other than momentum, other than forward movement, isn't it? So we're already creating momentum by speaking to just 5 people a day, whoever it may be, about product opportunity, about life-changing things, essentially. Then we're moving the business forward. But the trick is not to do it once, not to do it when you like to do it, not to do it when you fancy or when it suits, but to do it consistently. So that's tip number 2, to be consistent on a daily basis. On the occasions that you don't do it, what you may not realise is that you're actually sending yourself back to the very beginning of the game. So if we imagine that network marketing and building a business is a game of snakes and ladders, can you see where I'm going? Then we move forward 5 squares every day, but for any day that we don't do it, we slide all the way back down to the beginning, because we lose the momentum, and it's the momentum that is key. So, that isn't to say that there are going to be occasions that life, family, friends, partners, work, your car, whatever it might be, gets the better of you, and you don't speak to your 5 people. Well, that's fine, and you may choose not to. Everyone likes a holiday, I've heard. So if you go away on your holidays, well, you're not going to be speaking to your 5 a day, perhaps, although you could still, should you wish. Accept that choice. Accept that you've killed the momentum in your business, but it's not the end of the world, because tomorrow is a bright new day. Okay, so when you do face adversity, then you must persist. So that's the 3rd tip I would like to give, is that we are consistent in our approach, and no matter what it is that comes your way, unless you choose otherwise, you must persist through. No one will stand at the front of this room today, or in Birmingham on the 12th/13th of September, let's get a little plug in there, and tell you how amazing it was and how they came into the industry. They spoke to 2 people who made them a millionaire. It just won't happen, sadly. However, they will tell you that despite adversity, despite the challenges that they've all faced, they succeeded. And isn't that what makes the victory all the sweeter? Don't you agree? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if you know, cutting the dashing figure that I am today, but actually less than 12 months ago, I was more than 5 stone heavier. I was a big boy. to say the least. But the thing is that 12 months ago, I didn't make the decision to lose the weight and one day later wake up 5 stone lighter, did I?
No.
Sadly. So what actually happened, that by following a simple set of steps, in this instance, eating the right food, the right portion size, that was my biggest thing, and also doing all sorts of exercise here and there, gradually, 1 pound at a time, it has accumulated to 5 stone loss of weight. And is it not the same in terms of momentum, in terms of our businesses, that is how we build a business? We don't wake up one day, determined and gusto-ified, which is clearly not a word, but never mind, full of gusto, and think, right, brilliant, and then you're a black status presenter 2 days later. It just doesn't happen. But by persistently applying the simple steps, by creating the forward motion, the momentum that we all desire, and by persisting through adversity. So in my instance, when I'm tired or when I'm fed up and I'm thinking, well, one little kebab can't hurt, can it? Just one cheesy chips. Tortillas for breakfast is fine, just once. No, it's not. Believe me, otherwise I'll be 6 stone lighter. So anyway, here we are nonetheless. Okay, so that's the next thing then. Always push for one more. So you start doing 5, whatever 5 it might be. It might be 5 mascaras, it might be 5 people, it might be inviting 5 people to an event. It could be any number of 5. But once we've done 5 and we get used to that, rather than filling the time, because we're going to get quicker, it's going to get easier doing each of these things. We're going to get more successful as we're creating the forward motion, the momentum that we all desire. And but rather than using the extra 10 minutes that you've to do something else, well, why not do 6? And then when you get used to that, why not do 7? So again, relating back to my experience of my weight loss, and I have done a little bit of exercise, not a lot, but when I first started, I'm a bit ashamed to admit this, being a boy as I am, in case you haven't noticed, that when I started to do push-ups, I could only do 7. Pretty weak, in my opinion. But now, over a period of time, I've actually built that up to 50. Not bad, eh? Not too shabby. I'm a bit more proud to share that with me. And maybe, perhaps one day, by pushing for one more, 52, 54 the next week, it's going to build up, and that might even be doing 100. Wouldn't that be amazing? And isn't it the same with our businesses? Okay. So, there's a little saying that I'd like to share with you now, and you might have heard it already, or you might not, but either way, I think it'll be valuable to share, and that is that we don't need to be great to start. But we do need to start in order to be great. And that is what momentum does. So we progress each week. If you're not progressing, then have a guess what's not occurring in your business, or what you're not doing to your business. Anyone else have a guess? On your vocal go.
Not moving forward.
Not moving forward, exactly, yeah. See, it's simple stuff, isn't it? So, excuse me. But the fantastic thing is, one last point, don't worry before you set me off with Shadow's hook, is that the really fantastic thing is that when we're creating the forward movement, and we're doing 5, whatever it is, 6, 7, 10, 12, 15, 20, and so on and so forth, it won't be when we get to 50 that we get the result, that we gain satisfaction, that we feel motivated, that we feel empowered, that we feel more capable and more energetic, because actually, relating back to my little weight loss story, not to brag, after you lose that first stone and that pair of jeans that have been sat at the bottom of the wardrobe that I couldn't even get over my bloody knees, let alone my see my ass, they started to fit that little bit snugger. And then when I started going shopping, that was the really exciting bit, because I could start to buy clothes that I hadn't worn or wouldn't, even have entertained for more than 3 years, and that was 3 months in. But here we are a year later, wearing the clothes that I did back then. new versions of, not the same, at the same time. Okay, so yes, so you feel invigorated, you're pleased with yourself, you're eager for more. By 25, you'll be steaming ahead and relishing the challenge, eager to progress. Can you tell I'm reading off my phone now? That's going to be a real good motivational bit. Okay, what are we up to? Oh yeah, relishing the challenge, eager to progress and see how much more you can achieve. Don't quit now. So many people do. Keep going to 50. Some weeks you'll achieve a lot. Some weeks you'll achieve a little. When I got on those scales on a Thursday afternoon, having done everything I thought I should for that week and I lost a pound, I could have thrown out the window and done much more beside. But nonetheless, I persisted. So therefore, it's not what we get each week. It's simply the fact that through momentum, through forward motion, we will get there and we'll get to that 50. We'll persist. We'll be consistent. You can do it. There's only you in your way after all. A little more than the day before each time. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. I'm not saying that on some occasions it won't be very hard. But you know what? By God, it will be so, so, so worth it. So I'm going to the top. I'm not finished yet, you clapped. Oh, is it you? This is my last paragraph. Okay, so I'm going to the top. I'm going to reach my 50. I'm not there yet. I've done well so far, but I have more to lose. I have a bigger business to build. We were just talking about it on the way down. I'm going to see what the view is like from the top. I will succeed. I can do it. I will do it. There is only one last question to ask them. Please, will you all come with me too?
Yes.
Thank you.